Justin Bieber, he's back in the building.
He broke my heart, man. Justin Bieber, you broke my heart. One more lonely girl. I don't even know if that's your song, man. You broke my heart, man. So the fact that this man saw what The Weeknd was doing, decided to jump on it, not because he actually cared about the race thing, which is the bigger issue here. It's about racism, and he used that to promote his album. And not only that, but there's some other big stir. I didn't really read into it, but apparently he's using Martin Luther King quotes, like from a speech on one of his songs on the album as well. But the songs have nothing to do with what Martin Luther King is actually speaking about.
So this, and that's it right there. See, this is the thing. The Grammy protest was about race. Justin Bieber is obviously not black, but Justin Bieber has been accepted in our culture. We embraced him. Cool. So we said, you know what? They're doing the people, the culture that embraced me. The Grammys is doing them dirty. I'm a protest it too. I knew it was bullshit, but his fans believed it. I'm a protest them too. But then, off the heels of the chatter from his Grammy protests, he releases an album. And then on top of that, he's using the Martin Luther King quotes as well. I have nothing against, other nationalities, other race. I have nothing against them using Martin Luther King's, speech or his audio. Like, go nuts. You know what I mean? But Martin Luther King was a brother who stood for something. Hello. So if you are the opposite of that, that's where the problem comes in.
Right.
You understand? Like, if you were really about it, you wouldn't have your protest against the Grammys would have been as strong as the Weeknd's.
It might be time to cancel. This is
ain't nobody canceling no Justin Bieber. Let's not forget.
Listen, this is cancel. Press the escape button, man. Control Alt Delete. You know what I mean?
Let's not forget. You could press Control Alt Delete, select, up, all that. Justin Bieber's not being canceled. Let's not forget Justin Bieber has audio out there of him using the N-word like he's saying hello. All right, so he ain't getting canceled. Because, again, with our culture, very forgiving. We forgive everyone. You can insult us. It's all good. Can you make us dance? If you can make us dance, it's all good. But viewing public, what are your thoughts here on this Justin Bieber dilemma? You guys do the podcast, man. Let me know what your thoughts are. I have no intention on listening to this album. I seen that video with Daniel Caesar on my YouTube timeline, and I was about to watch it. And I said, this nigga must be kidding me. And I kept scrolling. What did you do? Deuces. Thank you guys so much for watching that video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
Yo, Chris, we got to 200 subscribers, man.
Finally.
You know what I'm saying? But we don't want to stop there. We have a new goal. The new goal is 500 subscribers. So what I need you to do, I need you to like these videos over here. I need you to subscribe. Right here, man. Two guys doing the podcast, man.
A nigga's doing everything right, but he just wants one threesome. Who's the dream girl to bring home to him to make all of y'all happy?
Okay, so that's shopping sprees. That's
paying all your bills.
Oh, my God.
wow.
And you
Okay.
want to make him happy, finally, because you put him through hell.
So a threesome, right? But because he's doing everything right, I'm going to give him the honor of picking the nigga who we gonna have a threesome with.
She said that at the end of the day, she would have no problem letting the guy pick the nigga that she could have the threesome with.
Yeah, so that's implying that. Implying what, Dre?
Latest update, Quavo and Saweetie, for those who haven't heard, are no longer an item. She went on the internet and posted that she was single, and then Quavo just recently posted something on his Twitter as well. You show that message? I had love for you and disappointed you did all that. You are not the woman I thought you were. I wish you nothing but the best. She says something during that interview that obviously angers Quavo to the point where they break up. They separate. He wishes her nothing but the best. I thought you were a different woman. And I watched that entire interview. And I'm telling you, I can't find anything else that she said during that interview that would piss him off other than that one statement. But when I heard the statement, I didn't think it was because she didn't want to share her man. I thought she might have been hinting that maybe Quavo would possibly be more interested in a threesome with another guy.
Look, let me also be clear about this speculation. This is Dre's speculation here.
No, man. Yeah, this is my speculation.
This is Dre's speculation. Snoop Dogg has been with his wife since high school. Snoop Dogg has had porns. Do you really think you would have to be insulting Snoop Dogg's wife's intelligence if you were to go up to her and be like, yeah, she definitely thinks Snoop Dogg is faithful. He's never cheated. Of course she knows what's going on. But there's rules. There's rules. Don't be bringing nothing home. And don't be making no babies. And remember, I'm holding shit down. Remember where you live. I'm just guessing here. I don't know what the rules are. Oh, Lord have mercy. Look, man.
Let me do my rewind shoot. Introduce that, and we're gonna bring it right back to what I said. I think that she threw the little subliminal jab, man, when she said, I would let him pick the nigga that we do the threesome with.
Anyways, viewing public, what are your thoughts here, man? Do you think that Quavo likes to drive stick? But hey, what are your thoughts? Leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. The deuces, man. You're a funny guy. Thank you guys so much for watching that video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
Yo, Chris, we got to 200 subscribers, man. Finally. You know what I'm saying? But we don't want to stop there. We have a new goal. The new goal is 500 subscribers. So what I need you to do, I need you to like these videos over here. I need you to subscribe. Right here, man. Two guys doing the podcast, man.
Have you seen Basic Instinct?
Of course.
Who hasn't, right? Who hasn't?
Classic.
The Sharon Stone scene, we all know that scene, right? We all know that scene. So Sharon Stone, she put out a book, and she said she was tricked into the leg open scene.
The legendary scene where she crosses her legs, yeah, and the interrogation scene.
And what apparently they said, hey, we can see your panties with the lights, so you're gonna have to take those panties off. Don't worry, we can't see nothing. And there's the scene. Mm-hmm. But then, so she didn't realize that they were gonna use the scene, right, where she opened up her legs. But then when they screened the movie, she watched it and she's like, oh, okay, I guess it fits the character, and she let it fly.
She watched it. Not only did she watch it, but she watched it apparently with her lawyers and agents as well. So that's cool.
So I mean, why bring this up now?
Because she's trying to sell a book. Let's be real. Let's just get right to it. Let's just not cut time. Let's save time on this video. She is trying to sell her book. That's all it is. So she put in this fact that really is not a fact. It doesn't mean anything.
Nope.
She wrote a big circle. One chapter was this. This is what she did. She posed the situation, posed the problem, showed how it wasn't a problem, and went right back to the original situation. I'm okay with that.
So what was the point? So what was the... Can I ask you a question, honestly, Dre? What other movies has she been in?
Was she... No, that was Michelle Pfeiffer. I was about to say... you know what I was about to say, right? You know what I was about to say? Gangster's Parent.
You mean Dangerous Minds?
Dangerous Minds, yeah. That wasn't her, though.
That was Michelle Pfeiffer, man. Mrs. White Gold herself.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
What other movies was she in?
Doesn't she have a movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger? She's in one of the Schwarzenegger movies for sure. She just seems like a Schwarzenegger actress.
This is what I'm saying, people. Like, what are we talking about here? Now, by the way, if she was tricked, okay, that's not okay. If everything else she's alleging, obviously that's not okay. But this movie came out in the 90s.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
You're watching it with your legal team and your agent, so who convinced you after you were so angry and devastated? Who is it? You? You convinced yourself? Nobody?
Yo, leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching that video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
Yo, Chris, we got to 200 subscribers, man.
Finally.
You know what I'm saying? But we don't want to stop there. We have a new goal. The new goal is 500 subscribers. So what I need you to do, I need you to like these videos over here. I need you to subscribe right here, man. Two guys doing the podcast, man.
The CFL and XFL?
Yeah. yes.
I just want to remind everyone that The Rock bought the entire league for $15 million.
Absolutely.
I also want to remind everyone that The Rock was in the CFL and they cut him and left him with $7 in his pocket.
Two great stories.
I also want to remind everyone.
But wait, there's more.
Yo, let me tell you something, all right? If you're a struggling artist, okay, and you want to pop, your goal should not be to link up and do a collaborative record with somebody who is also struggling. That does not benefit you. It doesn't help you. These look like two struggling rappers. Be like, yo, we're going to make a hit. We're going to change each other's lives. I mean, granted, the CFL has their devoted fans, of course. You know, and obviously, Dwayne Johnson has a spot for them in his heart. Or maybe he just wants to buy the whole league and then fire everyone. Like, you niggas! I don't know. This is crazy to me, man. What are your thoughts here? This is silly.
They need something to save the CFL. They need something to save the CFL, man. Like,
and that something is The Rock?
This has been, I don't know, man. Have you ever been to a CFL game in your life?
No!
First of all, don't be disrespectful.
Don't insult me like that with that question.
Don't insult Canada. Don't insult the Argonauts. Okay? Don't you ever disrespect
the Argonauts. Okay.
Don't you ever disrespect Ricky Ray.
Okay? Yeah, go ahead. Keep going.
So anyways, they're struggling out here. They got to do something to rejuvenate some excitement back into the CFL. And what better way? Hold on, I got to say this with a straight face. And what better way to do it than to add some nicknames, some speakers to people's uniforms so that you can hear the hits louder, to shorten the field, to add all these exciting things.
How about getting a regular size football? Can we start there? Just a regular size football? Can we start there?
What we could do, rule number one for this change, this is all I hope happens. I don't care if they merge or not. You need to make the end zone a little bit smaller. That's all I want the CFL to do. It's ridiculous. It's 20 yards. That is called the red zone in the NFL. It is the space where you're supposed to score. The whole thing is where you can catch a ball and score a touch. Okay, so let's stop because I'm going to get carried away with the rules. But I think that this is potentially good for the CFL, all jokes aside, in a way of trying to rejuvenate and bring some life into it. Anything involving The Rock is going to bump.
Look, man. Yeah, of course I agree.
Nobody can name one CFL player right now.
Yeah, I mean, and of course I agree. I'm making my jokes because my jokes come from a truthful place. But I mean, of course I agree. You know, I don't want the CFL to just go away. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I don't want to just go away like that. Man, we created basketball. We ain't get no love for creating basketball. Like, it took us so long just to get a team. You know what I mean? Like, come on. So at the end of the day, of course, whatever helps, and I'm with it. But definitely some changes need to be made, for sure. But I mean, what, this is talk? Is this happening? Is this a real thing?
I believe right now they're talking. Like, the CFL has said that they have actually spoken to the owners of the XFL about this. So it's something that's in discussion right now. The CFL is out there. They want to make another hit. So they called the French Montana.
We just can't help ourselves. The whole situation is... Listen, man, before we offend some people, I'm not trying to get shot by a Toronto Argonauts fan. So, viewing public, what are your thoughts here? Is this a good look? Are you excited for this? What do you think the possibilities of this happening is? If you got some more information, please put links in the comments. I would love to know more. All jokes aside, obviously, I want to see anything Canadian thrive. Leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Adieuses.
I'm not really scared of a Toronto Argonaut fan shooting me, because if their aim is anything like the quarterbacks of the Argonauts, I'm good.
You'll be alright. Thank you guys so much for watching that video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
Yo, Chris, we got to 200 subscribers, man.
Finally.
You know what I'm saying? But we don't want to stop there. We have a new goal. The new goal is 500 subscribers. So what I need you to do, I need you to like these videos over here. I need you to subscribe right here, man. Two guys doing the podcast, man.
Saskatchewan, Ontario, and Alberta all went to court to argue the Greenhouse Gas Pollution Pricing Act was unconstitutional because Ottawa was stepping into provincial jurisdiction. So Ottawa is basically saying all you niggas need to do what we telling you to do. Right. And those provinces that I just named were like, you ain't from this block. You have no say over here. And, you know, they went... So anyways, so this is what they're beefing over, right? What is it? What is the carbon tax now? It's like $30 per.
Yeah, it said something like that. It equals to about 7 extra cents per liter for our gas. Long story short.
Look, man, I'm for this. I don't know what to tell people. You know what I mean? Like, we're talking about hotels on space and, you know, people trying to start civilizations on a different planet. They know it's not going to be here forever. So whatever helps. I am for this. What's the problem?
They don't care about it being unconstitutional. They just don't want to end up paying an extra 31 cents by 2026 on their gas. Because imagine, what's gas right now? It's like a $1.20,
yeah,
somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Add 31 cents onto that. Imagine paying $1.50 for your gas right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that is going to be the future. But the whole point of it is to stop the amount of pollution and convince people that maybe you should be driving less. Is what it's trying to do. People are driving too recklessly right now, too often. Like, people will drive to the convenience store that's down the road. Literally, it's probably a 5 to 10 minute walk, and they'll drive the 30 seconds rather than walk it. I'm for a carbon tax too, but you know, this is going up to the last court now.
Supreme.
And they're supposed to make a decision by March 25th. So on March 25th, we're gonna figure out whether or not this is going to be a real thing, or if it's not going to be a real thing. And then, if it doesn't, I want to ask all those environmentalists out there, what is your plan?
Nigga, this is the plan.
Well, there's
what the hell are you talking about? You know what Plan B is?
There's some vegans and vegetarians and holistics and herbalistics all out there that don't agree with this carbon tax, right? Like, they exist, you know. So it don't make sense to me.
Well, let me tell y'all something, man. Start saving your pennies. And you save your pennies. You have a kid, tell them to save the pennies and pass your pennies on to that kid, and so on and so forth. Make sure y'all have enough money to buy some real estate on another planet. Because if you think this bitch is going to be around for a long time, you are sadly mistaken. Because we in Canada, and I think we had the equivalent of 3 weeks of winter this year. Where I am in Ontario,
it was great.
I'm happy with it too, and I'm not going to tell y'all where I'm at specifically. But I am telling you the equivalent of 3 weeks. That is not a good sign. That's bad. The weather is great. I enjoy that.
Yeah,
you know, I love it. But that's not good. All right, viewing public, what are your thoughts here? Leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You recycling? This nigga ain't recycling. It's a part of the problem.
I use the blue bag, man. Trust that, dog. This is going in the blue bag.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's not going in the, there's one That's right here. So,
yo, we out of here, man. Deuces. Peace. Thank you guys so much for watching that video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
Yo, Chris, we got to 200 subscribers, man.
Finally.
You know what I'm saying? But we don't want to stop there. We have a new goal. The new goal is 500 subscribers. So what I need you to do, I need you to like these videos over here. I need you to subscribe right here, man. Two guys doing the podcast, man.